All right, guys, what's up, Knuckle? Hey, I got to get this quick because I got a lot to talk about. I got to get it in. So I was listening to Stephen A. Smith, and I'm going to tag him, and I'm going to tag the guy he was talking to last week. And I just want to prove to you guys, partisanship is garbage. So there was this young man named Matthew Weil, Weil. He is the vice president of Bipartisan Policy Center. And I'm going to look that up and find out what that is. But he was talking about voter fraud, and Stephen A. should have been a little better journalist and asked the question, what about the other 23 states? He said out of 27 states that turned over their voter rolls, and again, right there's huge because only certain states turned over the rolls. If you knew you were doing something wrong, you weren't going to turn over those voter rolls. So right there, his whole theory is flawed. But anyway, he said that 0.04 or 0.4% of the people who voted were not U.S. citizens, and that's not a big deal, which it's really not because it's such a small number. But hey, those are states that are majority Republican and that wanted to just give it over because they do things right. But the other ones who don't do things right and who are hiding things and didn't turn over their rolls, how do we know their numbers? Now, I'm not saying they're cheating, and I'm not saying the number's bigger. What I'm saying is, tell the truth. You know, in this bipartisan, it's probably a nonprofit. It's probably getting tons of money that's coming from Democratic groups. And I'm going to try to look into them because I think I'm going to make this my first group that I'm just going to go after and see what they're really about. But guys, again, Stephen A. Smith, I love listening to you, but man, you got to do better. You can't allow something like that to slip by. There aren't 27 states in the United States. And if you don't know the number, have somebody look it up. And if somebody comes on your show and says, out of the 27 states, we only had 0.4, you need to ask right away, what about the other states? Are we sure there wasn't an issue there? Anyway, guys, I'm out. Knucklehead, have a good one.